walk in and almost instantaneously figure everything out. How are you going to shoot it? Where are your props? What are you going to use? Where's your position? Where, you know, what lighting you're going to use? Everything, and you have to do it. And who's going to be good for being in the photo? Who's not? You have to just assimilate all of this stuff, and you have to do it extremely fast. Because, you know, most breaking news or any kind of news event, you know, it happens really quickly. You don't have time to, like, sit down and have a meeting about it, you know. It's like go in and do it and get out, you know. But
the school of life for photography, that's how you
exactly.
become good at it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, they used to call it, you know, school of hard knocks, but it really is, you know. It's
well, for you in that bike race, it was the school of hard knocks. You told us about the
yeah.
Tour de Lowell when 3 bikes hit you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That was
I
rough.
can still feel the pain.
I bet you can. 12 feet in the air. I don't know how you survived, actually.
Oh,
you
tough,
know?
wily little critter.
That's it. No, you do have to have an element of toughness, though, right?
Oh, absolutely. We had a photographer. I mean, he could have been a gangster. I mean, he was so tough. He was a Portuguese guy, Tony Alves. And he's still famous to this day. I learned how to shoot hard news from that guy. And he was just incredible. He almost, talk about reading people and reading events, he almost was at a scene before it happened. Everybody used to, you know, hey, wait a minute, did he start that fire? You know, how did he get there so quick? But he knew all the police, he knew all the fire. He had a good relationship with them. He didn't fight them, you know, he worked with them. And, you know, when something was going to happen, like a raid or something, they would let him know.
Yeah.
So he was there, you know. And he
and
told
you
me,
kind of
though, he said, if you cover any news event, he says, you want to get right to he said, first thing, right off the bat, get right to the center of it. Whatever is causing it, whoever the main person is, he said, that's your job. Get right there, get that shot. He said, then back off. Everything else is secondary. He said, the primary thing is to get right to the source of it.
From my experience working with you, that's what you do. You adopted that approach, right?
Right. That's what he taught me, and that's what I try to follow. Because, you know, you can't get to a thing and just flounder around and, oh, what should I do? Or, you know, no. You get right to who's doing this, you know. It's like I remember covering a hostage standoff situation once. And it was big. It was up on Christian Hill. And this teenage boy had his grandmother held hostage with a shotgun or something, or a knife, I forget. But all the media were way down the street, way, like half a mile away, you know, all blocked off. So I came around a different approach. I came around a different way. And I knew some of the police, and I said, let me know where I can go, then I'll be safe. And, you know, you're good with me being there. And they brought me to a spot, and I was like right across the street. And it's all unfolding. The SWAT team is all out there. But here I am. I'm right in the middle of it. I'm right there.
Yeah.
And then they secured the scene. They got the boy surrendered. And then I rushed in. Once they had him handcuffed, I got pictures of him being put in the cruiser, and then marched down the street. And then I walked back down the street, and here's all the media all barricaded. And they're like, how come he was in there? And they're all, sorry, but this is my town. You know, it's all a Boston press. And they
hey, life isn't fair. Some of us just have to shoot Lowell photos. Some of us get to shoot the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. So that's the way it works, right?
There you go. So, no, you do have to read people.
Yeah.
It's very important. It's like, you know. And like Eddie Adams, who was a famous photojournalist, said, you know, just being there is like F8 and be there, he used to say. F8 is an aperture stop that you're going to get a lot of things in focus. and being there, he said, that's 75% of being a photojournalist. You know, just F8 and be there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to be there at the at the middle of it.
Well, you were there for quite a while with the Sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you going to miss it?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, it becomes, like I said, it becomes a part of your fabric. It becomes your DNA. I mean, you know, it's in your blood. They used to say, you know, you have ink in your blood. You know? Yeah. It's newspaper work. That's why I just hope and pray newspapers never die. I mean, I think they're still a very important vehicle to bring the news to people. Because it's more of a quality thing, you know. Okay, you know, TV can get it to us quicker, but you know, the quality's not there. It's just a flash in the pan, and you move on to the next thing, you know.